Shalom and good day. This is the Healing29 back again for the Super Sons Fortress of Attitude. And in this one, I'll be covering adventures of Superman, or should we say Superboy, Jon Kent. And I must admit, this story went full retard. From beginning to end. So no doubt that meme will go up in relation to the particular thing I brought up. So jumping into first things first, do these covers in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? One does, the other does not, but I have also given them their own separate ratings, and I'll use the variant cover to show the internal art. So for the first cover, I gave a 6 out of 10, because we sort of really didn't get to see what is actually occurring here in the cover in full. But seeing that the other cover gives us, the Super Sons readers, something that we actually enjoy, and that is sort of like a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A glow up of sorts of, should we say, the Brian Michael Bendis / Tom Taylor Jon Kent, to which his middle name is not Samuel. So in other words, this is not the Dan Jurgens, Peter J. Tomasi Jon Kent, and will never be. And hopefully soon you'll get to see a video which will connect to a bit of research that I've done in relation to this particular character. And this character's first known origins is not in Convergence. That's all you need to know. Because we never learned this character's middle name. And we know for sure that it's not Samuel. So for the first one, it's a 6 out of 10. For the second one, I gave an 8 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the internal art, which we'll have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end. Or what the heck, maybe I could just go through the whole story and we'll get to see the story. So as the story opens up, we're of course in the Injustice universe, and we get to see the Injustice Superman and also Wonder Woman and Cyborg. I wonder if Cyborg's got his reparations yet. We also move into the Jon Kent of the Bendis Taylor universe and see some of the things that are occurring for this particular day. We, of course, have him speaking with this Earth's Barry Allen. He practically kills Hawkgirl. And, of course, we got no idea where Hal Jordan is, so quite likely maybe he died of sharks eating him. We then, of course, move to Wonder Woman, who plays a big part in the seduction and deception of the Injustice Superman, until, of course, she loses her lasso. I can't see Wonder Woman being that stupid even to lose her lasso to this ridiculous Mary Sue Jon Kent. We, of course, move into Gotham, to which they catch up with the character of Damian Wayne, then eventually back to the Hall of Justice, to which we have Injustice Superman. Get ready to kill off Jay Nakamura, maybe you should have. And of course, Super Mary Sue comes in at the right time to save him. Of course, he breaks his arm. Well, should have been broken. He turns on full retard mode. And never go full retard. And he hugs a dictator. Who was the last dictator that the real Superman actually hugged? Oh, that's right. Well, he didn't hug Hitler. He didn't hug Ultraman from the Crime Syndicate. He didn't hug... I think there's quite a number of people that he hasn't actually hugged the dictators. So, yeah. And because of his going full retard, he gets struck again by, of course, Injustice Superman. And he goes to help Jay, but as you can see, the artist has sort of failed to address the issue of what happened to him before. I will say one thing. The art is somewhat nice in this, but for the story, it doesn't work. Not the story that Tom Taylor and or the editors want to tell. And of course, we have another go full retard moment, to which John uses something that was shown and given to him earlier on by his mother, until he's struck by Cyborg. Maybe this is his reparations gun to get rid of this John Kent. And last but not least, we move into the last page. And the next time we're told that we're going to see him is in the Teen Titans Beast World. I'm sorry to say this, but I ain't interested in picking it up. I think this is going to be the last of the Tom Taylor stuff. So for the internal art, I gave a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the story rating. And I think one thing that there should have been added to this, which I actually wrote in my own notes, is that there should have been a comic reference to the last issue in regards to the lead up to these events. So for the time, we get the Execution Day. For the location, we get the Hall of Justice on Injustice Earth. We also get to see Gotham, we get to see space, and we finally move into Earth Zero, the main Earth. The cast of characters consisting of the Injustice Superman, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Imposter John Kent, the Bendis Taylor Kent. We had Barry Allen Flash, we had Hawkgirl, who was murdered, Hal Jordan, who was murdered, we had Damien, and we also had Jay, that was murdered by the Super Mary Sue of this John Samuel Kent. For the overall story rating in this, I think you're going to be really surprised as to how low this gets out of 10. And that is a 4 out of 10. We'll see you again at Super Son's Fortress of Attitude. I'm not too sure if next month in the Action Comics that we'll see the return of the Dan Jurgens story in relation to the young John Samuel Kent, the real young John Samuel Kent. Hopefully we do. If not, I might be waiting for it to come out and trade. And we'll see you again at Super Son's Fortress of Attitude.